We finally here, man. About time. I know I've been waiting on this album because I still feel Ross has to redeem himself for Self Made Volume 3, which was everywhere. I don't even think he put that together cohesively. And I don't really know what be over Ross, man. You know what I mean? It's so much drama going on in the MMG. That shit crazy. You got artists that feel like they don't get promoted enough. Marion. You got other artists mad hating on another artist that's on the roster, saying that they broke and they weirdos. But at the end of the day, I think his empire is crumbling. I remember this years ago on my old channel. I was like, out of all the goddamn, labels that's up, the new regime of labels, you had the Good Musics, the MMG, of course. You got the Young Money, the Rock Nation. Which label would really last the longest? Even G Unit was like back, kind of, popping. But as you look at it now, speaking honestly, MMG still is the only like real thriving, label that's really around. Young Money, Cash Money is whatever. You can add OVO, but it don't count if Drake only releasing music. His artists release mixtapes, but it's not, nothing really official. But I just feel like this should be the last one. I remember when Ross said, shit, I can go up to Self-Made 10 if I want. Yeah, but these compilation albums, unless you dropping fire, I don't think nobody cares. It was at one point where every label was releasing a compilation album. You had the Young Money joint, the Cruel Winter, Cruel Summer joint, MMG, of course, and a bunch of other shit. But at the same time, compilation albums is not even really in no more as far as the label and the roster. They only use to promote the artist, to get people that may not know the artist, get them on their radar, and then that's that. But to keep it going, I really don't see the point in it. It's like you wasting opportunities to put this shit together when it's just like, yo, put an artist album out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Tracy T over there. We got a Gunplay album, which was a throwaway, a tax write-off, in my personal opinion. You got other artists over there that people want to see, man. You feel me? And you doing this for what reason? I'm excited to hear it, because I just feel like the music that Ross been making lately definitely gonna, shed some light on it a little bit. Maybe Mika have some good joints on there, of course, Wale. I just hope it's not a whole Young Money Rise of the Empire situation where we got Meek with one song, Wale with one song, and the rest of them is just Ross featured French Montana and all these new artists and shit like that. You feel me? Because Self-Made is supposed to be something about MMG. You know what I mean? You're supposed to keep it in-house. It's great reaching out to other artists, but you gotta show, your artists have talent as well. Your artists collectively can make hit records that can go on Billboard, that can be #1 records without going to get the hottest artist, or the hottest R&B artist, to get on the joint, get on the hook, and that becomes the #1 record because of the melody. I think Ross started off well with Self-Made 1, and I felt like even going into making Self-Made 2, if it wasn't up to par with the first one, we not doing another Self-Made until we get it right. I just feel like just because you get artists in there and just throw songs together and you think that they're, hot because the artist is hot, that don't make the song hot. And I think a lot of times with the compilation albums, that's what happened. If you take Self-Made 1 through 3 and you break it down out of how many songs on each disc, how many of them songs are actually dope records, though? Like, it's some, don't get it fucked up. To me, Self-Made 1 is the best. Self-Made 2 definitely had some surprises. Self-Made 3 is just, it was horrendous, you know what I mean? But we gotta just see. He been talking about the Self-Made 4 shit for definitely a fucking whole year. You feel me? So, I don't know. But what y'all think about it? Y'all let me know. I'll holler at y'all later on this week. I'll probably drop off some reviews or some shit. I just ain't really been in the mood to listen to no music. Got my own weird shit going on, you dig? But other than that, stay rocking with a nigga. Y'all know I never let y'all down. Shout out to everybody that fuck with me, and shout out to my nigga 420 on Instagram. He already know who he is, you know what I mean? That nigga always showing love. Alright, one.